Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
So this is coming to a case that I said I wasn't going to cover because of the family and how rude the family has been. So we're going to cover a little bit of it. It's not going to be the kind of coverage that the family really wants us to cover.
Sarah's family cannot use social media because of all the rumors and the bullshit that gets passed around by people like JLR and Bullshit
And
Betty.
so, I have a little, it's no different. I mean, even Dolly knows. If somebody was talking shit about Dolly, I would probably say something about it as well, right?
Listen, I'm no Dolly fan, but even he tried to call your bullshit Betty stuff out.
This family, I don't think they understood exactly what they were doing. But this girl here, I'm looking into this case. She has drug and alcohol problems. She has drug and alcohol problems that we're learning on the backside of this thing. So I'm not saying she's not in danger, but there is the possibility she ran off and.
So what Betty's saying here is she's not worthy of privacy.
So I don't know if that has anything in here. Not only that, but this gal here is from Illinois. It seems like that's where she loves to be. It seems like that's the state that she considers home.
Her family chose to not engage in some weirdo walking around their lawn, pretending to search and talking to neighbors.
So it's possible she just said the hell with all this and went back to Illinois.
So that means even though they saw her on camera walking into the wilderness, she doesn't deserve to be found, right? Right, Betty? Right.
So I think that people looking around this house, now I don't know the everything that's going on with her, but I definitely know that she has drug and alcohol problems.
She has way less charges than we the Bettys.
Which could be contributed to why she's missing. And why would it contribute? Because some people, depending on what type of drugs they are, they go on what is known as benders, right? We've heard that word before, binging, benders, and stuff. I don't want to take away from her case, but there are other possibilities out there.
But you will take away from her case because they talked about your little buddy JLR, who's a fucking identity thief and a weirdo.
Being forthright with the community about this disappearance. And I have questions for the family. How often has she disappeared like this before? Have you checked with her friends in Illinois? The family's not really communicating. They want all this help, but they don't want to communicate about their missing loved one. And, God bless JLR, because even after being family, he's still out in the woods.
Yeah, look how good he's searching and touching every single thing he finds.
When nobody else is. I don't think she's out there. I think she's somewhere else. And wherever she's at, I believe she went to on her own free volition, as opposed to being hurt, injured, or anything like that. So I wanted to make sure that we did cover her case. I swore I wasn't going to cover her case because I thought her family was very rude and inconsiderate.
Rude and inconsiderate because they chose not to engage with a on their front yard.
Of the people that are out there helping. Somebody said she may have overdosed. It's possible. Because we had Stephanie Shenefield. Remember? She was the bartender here in my community. Nobody knew where she was at. We knew that she had a drug problem. We figured she was probably on a bender, and maybe that was why she wasn't found. And then her body is found in a ditch.
Betty, you're such a tragedy pimp. I cannot wait until you're canceled. And you will be canceled because you can't shut the fuck up and do anything right.
In Palmetto, not too far away from me, about 20 minutes away, and it was her drug dealer. She was at her drug dealer's house. She overdid it. She was already complaining of heart problems the day or two coming up to this day that she decided to take an Uber over to her drug dealer's house. But while she was dying, her drug dealer hard her, and then when she finally expired, he threw her away like a bag of garbage, and then went to his girlfriend's birthday party the next day. A real despicable guy. There is this situation like that. So I do believe that there is a possibility. But here's what. They were able to find Stephanie in a matter of days. This has already been going on. This lady is not out there. She's not out in the woods. People saw her leaving willingly.
She walked off into the woods.
So she's either with someone doing things that she shouldn't be doing. She could very well be deceased. Or she could have went back to Illinois. This is what I wanted to make sure that her face was brought up, and I also wanted to make sure that everybody had the reality of this. And again, the family has not talked about her drug issues. They have not talked about her alcohol issues, and they're basically saying that she's missing, and she very well may be missing. But they're preventing people from really truly helping because they're not telling everybody all the information necessary to be.
Sarah is a daughter. Sarah is a mother. Sarah has friends. Sarah has many loved ones looking for her because she's missing. And while these people are looking for her, you have people like you and JLR who continuously ruin people's lives. In just a few posts on social media, you twist things, you lie, you make up things, you get people fired. You have a long laundry list. Long one.
Able to be a benefit. So that's our coverage for Sarah Dreyer. We hope that she is found and brought home safely. We definitely hope that, nothing is happening to her and that this disappearance is by her own hand, which I do believe it is, because she had to move back home.
Oh, she lives back at home and she has children? She's not alone, so don't look for her?
She's not living alone. She's back home. She's not taking care of herself. She's living with other people. And she disappeared. There may have been a fight in the home that the family, they're withholding major information from the public. They may be withholding the fact that there was an argument that took place and she left. But I would caution family, to please start giving us some information if they really are trying to help find her so we can do our job.
Okay, and wait. One more thing. Hey, Betty, nobody hired you. It's not your job. Move right along.
And help bring her home or find out where she's at. So, are the parents on drugs? I don't think so. But she is. Or has been. Now, I don't know to the extent of it, if it was an active, I'm communicating with some people behind the scenes, and it sounds like this was well known. So, we'll see how it all pans out, but there's Sarah Dreyer. She is missing. She's missing from Florida. Nobody knows where she's at. She doesn't really have a whole lot of criminal stuff in her background.
But you do, Betty.
It looks like she's got, a DUI and, a speeding ticket that I can locate. Nothing major, nothing that's saying that, she's, done, sold or, anything like that of herself. So it seems like, this is a situation where she may not have been happy. The family may have, she may feel that she might be harm to herself. But again, we're not getting that information from her family. We are able to find out a little bit, and I have open communication with somebody.
I strongly advise anyone who's giving her any kind of inside information, quotes, I forgot that part, to stop. Please stop. You'll regret it.
Communication with somebody that directly knows her, and so I am trying to get as much information as possible. And I don't know if I'm going to cover this case. I really don't. I'm kind of, I got a sour taste in my mouth. I like to work with families that like to work with me. If you're
families would those be, Betty? What families? Name them. Do you have a resume? A real resume?
If you're telling me to stand down, I'll definitely stand down. But when I do find out something that doesn't look good, I'll definitely make sure that it's brought up because I feel deceived by this family. Period. I think
she means that she will dig up stuff on you, twist it, or make it up and slander the fuck out of everyone.
I think the audience should feel deceived by this, not the parents, the family. And it's not fair for you to be just so disrespectful to social media that's out here trying to help your daughter, and you're not even telling us the truth, or your sister, and you're not even telling us the truth about her, why she left, or what is. And that goes directly. If she has a drug problem, and we know how drug problems are, why are we out in the woods looking for her instead of in the streets knocking on doors, especially in areas that she frequents to buy drugs? These are things that we need to help find her. So that is about all I've got on this related to her. I'm taking her face off of here.
Light blue. Okay, black seekers. Yeah, that's why I emphasized yesterday. So that to me seems like it's exercise clothes in a sense.
So to me and her friends who watched it, it seemed like she was on mission. Like she knew what she was doing. She had a deadline, and she knew that the school was going to be calling soon because it's 2 o'clock. By 3, they were picked up. She was like, I gotta get done.
So her kids go to school right there?
No, they go to school very far away.
And did she have her phone on her?
She was carrying her phone, but the phone was turned off around the same time that she's on.
Interesting. No enemies or anything? All right, I'm gonna go on this.
So shortly after 8 o'clock this morning, our 911 center received a call from someone advising that they passed by what they thought was a mannequin that was on fire in the field that you see behind me. Hillsborough County Fire Rescue responded to the scene, and they determined the subject was actually a person.
Ruskin,
The body is
Florida,
so severely
25
burned
miles
that we
away.
are unable to determine the
go
identification at
out.
this time, whether it's male or female,
go
but
check
our
it out.
investigators are working tirelessly to determine what happened here.
Trigger warning. JLR now on the scene of a body found
I am
burning.
the media, but I think the media has a kind of like they're doing a live right now. She's doing a live behind me, and she's facing the crime scene. So I don't want to block her shot.
JLR is not real media. Real reporters follow a code of ethics. JLR only has the hat and t-shirt.
He broke that. Look, the crime scene tape is coming down. The crime scene is being released. So they got a lot of yellow tape to get rid of. But once this crime scene tape is released, I'm going to go over there. And we're going to see it first. You're going to see it first here. We're going to see what happened. Yes, I'm going to go. Yeah, more vehicles are leaving. We're going to go over shortly. There goes another one. They're all leaving. They are leaving. Investigators are leaving. Can't go past this crime. As soon as they put the thing down, then I'll go. Got 1,500 watching. They love you guys. Got 1,500 watching. Has the male been identified?
You know better than to ask me questions.
Gotcha. I tried. You like how I said, hey, has the male been identified? Oh, I know where the exact location was? Somewhere around here. Doesn't look like much is left here. Somewhere around here. It might be here. I think it was. Oh, look. Wow, look. Oh my God. I don't even want to go. I don't want to go over there. I don't really want to go over there. It's right there. Right there. I don't even want to go over there. It's all charred over there. There's lots of eyes over there. I don't even want to go over there. I really don't. Should I? What's your thoughts? Give me an opinion. Tough. Tough. So it's interesting because over here, people say no. Okay, so here's this. If you don't want to see it, turn it off. Don't get mad at me. I'm going to go over there. Right there. That's the spot. There's actually a ravine right there. It kind of does smell a little bit. But there's definitely flies over there. Listen, I'm going to go over there. But if you don't want to watch, don't say I'm being disrespectful. I'm just documenting. Some journalists are coming down now. If you don't want to see, turn. Oh. See? It smells over here. Oh. Oh, man. You can smell it. I'm not playing. Oh, man. Again, I gave everybody parental discretion. Warning, no disrespect. Just seeing it for our own documentation purposes at the show. Now I'm leaving. But I'm going to step away. But look, it's like right here. Right here by the water. There's water here. Right at the edge line. Right there. That's the location. So sad. Right off the road. As you can see, I mean, who would do this? Where? Why? Why did this happen here?
Sadly, Sarah was found deceased in the reserve yesterday evening. Prayers for her family.
Guys, it's Nico with We Are the Essentials. Unfortunately, I don't have very good news. This evening, we were able to locate Sarah Dreyer. At this time, the Hillsborough County deputies are en route. We really need everyone to respect the family's privacy at this time, especially for the children. I know there'll be all kinds of rumors and going back and forth with social media and stuff like that. That's understandable. But it's going to be difficult for everybody. Just like doing this is difficult even for us. I can't thank you all enough for your kind words and support on both our website and other websites. We do this as volunteers to find a purpose, and if we could help a family and give them the answers that they so much desire to have, as opposed to never learning the whereabouts of their loved ones. So thank you, God bless you, and we really appreciate you. Thank you.